Hi guys, Lena here. Welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can reduce the size of your wig cap. I know sometimes we are working with various clients and different women have different head sizes. Same way we tend to have different mannequin sizes. That's the same way women have different head sizes. So this mannequin here is a size 23 inch. While this mannequin head here is a size 22 inch. And guess what? In case you don't know, there's some women that actually have head sizes that are around 20 inch to 21 inch. So when you're working with women like that, how do you now ensure that you size the wig cap correctly so you don't have to go through the stress of making the wig and when she wears the wig it's too big on her head? What do you do from the beginning stage? What you do is you work on reducing the size of the wig cap, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do in this video. So right now, when I have a wig cap on my head, and this wig cap right here, let me pause this video and measure it so you guys get to see the measurement of this wig cap which I have on. So I want to measure the size of this cap which I currently have on my head. Let me take it up. But guys, sorry, my cornrows are really rough. I'm ashamed, but let me just cover it up with this wig cap here. Okay. So let's measure the size of this wig cap. So this one here, from here down to this end, this is, let's take it over to the other end, 9.5. So this wig cap here is invariably 19 inch in its width, but take note, when you wear it, it can expand. So this is not even the problem. Where we should be looking at actually is the depth of the wig, like how deep does it go. Let's say from here inwards. What's the depth of the wig? And see here we have about 15 inch and a half of depth. I want to check the inside, the circumference on the inside. So on the inside here, you see that when you measure the inner parts of the wig, you can get at least, I'm getting at least 21.5 inch for the space on the inside. But basically, my client has a 21 inch head size, and the size of my own head is my head size is a 23. My head size is a 23. While my client is a 21, so I can't use the size of my head to measure that of my client. So I invariably have to reach out for a smaller wig cap. And this wig cap which I have on right here, this one here for someone that has a very big head, is a size 23. But I can't use that for my client because my client head is size 21. So I'm going to use this particular wig cap right here, which is much smaller than this one which I have on. If I'm to measure the inside of this wig cap, like on a circular level, let's just put this staple around. I have 21 inch. So this particular wig cap is good for someone that has a 21 inch head size. The one thing I noticed with my client's head is that if I use this wig cap for her, even if she has a 21 sized head, it will still be some sort of too big for her. You see this up part here that is kind of like walking up on my head. You see these extras here. I'm going to have to take it off. So this area here, I'm going to take it off. So the first thing you need to know about reducing the size of your wig cap is, first, what is the size of your head? Is your head a 21 inch, 22 inch, or 23 inch? Or is your client's head a 21 inch, 22 inch, or 23 inch? When you know the size of your client's head, then you now know what wig cap should you use, what mannequin head should you use, and how should you then reduce the wig cap you have to fit the head of your client. So since my client has a 21 inch head and the mannequin cap, the wig cap I'm using is it's also 21 inch. What I'm going to do now is just remove that up flap. Let me show you guys that flap again. Let me wear it and show you, because for me that even has a big head, you can still see that flap on this wig cap. So invariably, the cap might be too, what they call it, might be too big for her. So now I'm wearing the cap and it's covering my front hair, all of the corners of my head. Yeah, but this place here still has this bulge. I don't want it to look like that. I want it to just be completely flat. So to make sure that this cap is perfect for her, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull it up like this just to make sure I take out all the excesses here. If it's like this, it's going to cover her head well. It's going to cover her head well like this. Yeah. So what I'm going to take out is this area here. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out for my needle and thread. I don't want to take it off from my head before I start doing it. So while it's still on my head, I'm going to take my needle and thread and just start to hold that area down. Then when I take it off from my head, I'll now sew it neatly. But this is just to secure the area first before I take it off from my head. Just secure the area. Or if you even had your client, you can actually do this on your client's head before you start making the wig down on her head. Let's just secure the area. So you guys can see, this is the area which I'm going to take out from this wig here. While the other part of the wig is just really nice on my head. Let me turn around so you get to see how the front is and how the back is. Yes. Just perfect. It's gonna be perfect for her head like this. This is gonna be perfect for her head. So I'm gonna take this off from my head and I'll start to cut out the excess and sew it down neatly before I proceed to making the wig. Yes. So you can see the area I took out. Just this small area right here. Okay, let me cover up my own head. Let me reach out for my scissors and cut out this excess here. Cut this out before I start sewing it down securely. Yes. In this area here. Should take this out too. Yes. Okay. So now I'm going to start closing up this part which I tore out. This area here is too bulky, so I'm just going to cut it off so it's flat. Yeah, it's too bulky. And I think it's good. I'll sew it down now. So this is how you will be able to reduce the size of your wig cap. You can see how I was able to shrink off the excess on all parts. So now we have a nicely fitted wig cap. With this, I can proceed with making the wig, and it's going to fit my client's head perfectly well. So if you don't have the perfect wig cap for your client, you can always adjust what you have and use it to make the wig for your client. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching it, please make sure you subscribe to this channel, give the video a huge thumbs up, and also share with all of your friends who are going to also get value out of this video. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in my next video. Bye guys.